Actually, I got hooked on it real bad. So, I found tequila. I forgot a spoolie. Ooh, how am I going to do my brows? I really don't know. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it. See how it goes. I don't really know. I haven't done my makeup in a really long time. What's up, everybody? Hi. How are you? I'm good. You know, midterms are next week, but we're on break. We're on vacances in Paris right now. A lot of the schools, a lot of the universities are on the same break. So instead of me just staying in Paris, I ran away to Nice, which is in the south of France. I also am doing my makeup outside for a change. I'm at a hotel, so I have to be out of the room between 10 and 12, but the room is also kind of small and there's not good lighting. So I was like, let me do my makeup outside. Here we go. I also, like I said before, forgot a spoolie, which is like the number one thing for brows, which is crazy. So I don't really know how this is going to turn out. I might have to start it all over. I don't know. Let's talk about... There's so many things I want to talk about. But let's talk about mental health as it regards to school. You know, being in Paris, everybody, including myself, you hear about somebody going to France in general and being in Paris, and you're like, oh my gosh, that must be the life, and that must be, you can't be sad in Paris, you can't be lonely in Paris, what are you doing wrong if you're not happy in the city of love? But it's been a really hard transformative experience for me. It's been a really hard and transformative experience for me personally. It's been really hard, to say the least. I'm a very social person. I'm a person who likes to be around other people. I like to talk a lot, and I've really been challenging myself with speaking French. I've been taking French classes for a really long time, since middle school, and so I fell in love with French culture and French immersion. So I decided to be a French major, and one part of me loves that and one part of me regrets it. They always tell you, like in school when you're picking your majors, like you should always do something that makes you happy because work won't feel like work, but what's really funny about that, it still feels like work, and it's kind of forming into a love-hate relationship. It's been really hard. Also, even though I have studied abroad before in France, when I was in high school, I did a study abroad program. And even though that I have studied abroad before in France, it doesn't make this experience any easier. My French is not where I would like it to be at all. It's actually the worst that it's been in a while. And, but the program I'm in is really helping me to ameliorate my French, and really build me up. I don't know if they're intentionally tearing me down to build me up, but that's how it feels. They're calling out all the mistakes and, correcting me, which is what I need. That's what I came here for. So I spent my money on, or my parents' money. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. So it's been really difficult trying to do that. And just really admitting, like, my French is not there. My French is just not here. And just trying to deal with that and really comprehend, like, the frustration of not being able to communicate, because as someone who loves to talk, it's really hard, like, being quiet and not being able to say what you want to say. That's, like, as simple as I can put it. It's been a while since I've done any makeup at all, so bear with me. So yeah, my mental health has kind of went from like a smooth, like stable, like this summer was a really good summer for me. And you know, I was confident. I just was feeling really good about where I was in life and my purpose in life. It just felt right, like everything was kind of connecting. And then I moved, like any other big move. You know, you start to feel insecure, and you really start to nitpick at yourself. So like my acne's been flaring up. I've been gaining a little weight, like, and I've just been noticing all of those things, and it's just been really, really difficult. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Tatcha silk canvas. I don't really like this stuff, but I said I was gonna use it until, you know, it runs out. It does. I'm still trying to find something that works with my oily skin. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this, but you know, we're getting in there. Just to say we did it. Yeah, going back to mental health, I really have to start taking more time out aside in my schedule to take care of myself. Especially like with school, I don't really be doing that. Because I just don't have the time. Like, I feel like I don't have the time. Like, always running. Like, I'm never, you know, unless I'm sleeping. You know, sometimes I take time in, but when 7 o'clock hits, 8 o'clock hits, I'm really trying to be out the door, or I'm trying to be moving, or if it's not with class. I run an organization on campus. I'm a part of a few, so just dealing with all of that is really hard. I'm not gonna say that it's easy, but it you know, it has its perks. I love it. I love doing what I do, but it's really, really challenging to keep it up, to keep it all together. And you know, especially with being Black women, you always have to look like you're keeping it together. Yeah, with being a Black woman, you always have to look like you're put together and you know what you're doing and you don't need help. Even though people are like trying to say that stigma doesn't really exist anymore, or that, like, you know, it's 2019 and like we have to stop doing that. You know, it's generational. It got passed down, you know, societally, and it's really hard dealing with all of that. But like, it's something I have to really train myself out of. It's really difficult to do. I was holding myself accountable to make space for me and my time. And it's something I'm not good at all, and I still really don't do it, but it's something that I need to start. I know these friends that are looking at me like I'm crazy, but you know, whatever. Fuck them. I'm doing me. It's my vacation. Y'all saw that in the back? I don't know what that was. Here we go. The brows are looking rough. Well, we're just gonna try and work. I'm gonna pick up a spoolie from Sephora today. But yeah, just dealing with all of that has been really challenging. Because I'm not gonna lie and say that it hasn't. Like, it just has been, and that's also why I haven't been making videos. Like I said, I was like, one of the things I told my dad before I left, I was like, okay, you know, YouTube is something that I really love to do and enjoy. I love talking. I love, you know, doing the videos. I know it doesn't seem like it right now. I'm also mad tired. Had to get up early for breakfast. But yeah, it's like something I really want to start making time for in my life, in my already busy life. And you know, that's when I released my summertime, my second most recent video. My return back to YouTube, basically. That makeup tutorial. And if you haven't watched that, what are you doing? Like, stop. go stop this video and go watch that, because sis needs support. Sis needs views. I know you, even if you don't do makeup, like, come on, help me out. I just haven't been able to get back to the things that I like to do. Ugh, why is that happening right there? It's a dry spot? I don't know what that is. I don't like that. Also, let me know in Atlanta and in Philly also. I'm interested in getting dermaplaning. It's like when they shave your face. But, you know, I don't know where to get it done. So, if you could let a sis know. I already know my makeup's going to be awful today. Just the way that this is like getting down on my face. This is not, I'm not enjoying this. They're just not getting covered, and I don't know what it is. And I hope it's not this foundation I just bought. I really hope. I pray that it's not this, because things are just not sitting on my face. Like, things look dry. Like, I'm just not having a good time here. Like, things look really dry. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but things look really, really dry. I guess one thing we can talk about that contributes to my mental health is my love life. Non-existent? Is that a word? Yeah. I'm not gonna get too much into my love life, because your sis has to have something in her life private. But I will say is that, you know, I've come to a place now, and I've had multiple friends clock me on this. It's like, why are you still dating? Like, stop. You have to stop dating. I'm one of those people, I'm a serial dater. I really try and, like, you know, put myself out there and try and date, but it's just not, like, I'm not meeting the guys that I want to meet. I'm not, you know, it's just not coming together the way that I want it to. And, you know, every time I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna brush myself off. I know, like, this is heartbreak, this is really tough, but I'm just gonna dust myself off and get myself back out there. And what do? I get with the same exact guy, the same kind of guy, every single time. The start of it, you're like, oh, like, it's these guys, like, whatever, and every kind of guy is like this. But you really have to, like, step back and realize, like, actually, no, sis, every kind of guy isn't like this. Every kind of guy that you attract is like this. And why are you attracting guys like this? Like, what is it? Like, why do you attract guys that need a mom? Like, why do you attract guys who are broke and need a mom and need somebody to take care of them and want somebody to support them, and but don't want to put out, like, any of that energy? And you really just have to sit down with that and think about that. Like, for me, I'm scared that I'll never find love. Like, that I'll ever find, like, genuinely healthy, like, love. And I know that's not true. There's somebody in the world for everybody. You know, everybody says that, but it still doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help with the waiting. It doesn't help with the, you know, the dating and the going back and forth. But, you know, it's something now. I'm at the point now. I wasn't before, you know, when people were telling me, like, okay, stop, then just stop dating and take a break and wait for somebody who's up to your standards. I was just like, no, I don't want to wait. Like, it doesn't make sense to wait. How am I going to wait and nobody's going to find me? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to keep dating. And now I'm at this point, like, I'm over it. I'm at a point now where I'm just tired. Like, your sis is, she's over it. This is, you know, this isn't cute. This isn't fun. What I'm doing to myself, I'm really, like, actually harming myself instead of, like, you know, trying to be helpful. I'm really not being helpful. Like, it's just not, I'm not helping myself. So I really need to just stop dating. Like, I just need to stop. So that's something I'm going to be working on. And you know what's really funny? It's like everybody now, especially with me being in France and all of my, you know, love interests, my past love interests in the States, is that like now everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's gone, like I want to be with her. Like, oh my gosh, now, like, because you're not in my face and not giving me that 100% support like you were before, because you're doing your own thing and minding your own business, now it's like, oh my gosh, like now I realize what I'm missing, and now I need to try and get back in that and make it exclusive. Like, I have had these men growing on my line, and now that I'm not interested, it makes it really interesting to watch them, like, you know, try and call me and spend time with me on the phone and whatever. And like, I'm ready to take us serious, like yeah, whatever, you know. So now I'm in that mode, like the roles are flipped. So now I'm not interested. Now I'm, you know, emotionally, you know, I'm not one of those people that can like turn my emotions on and off, but I'm definitely like taking a few steps back. And now it's going to be really salty for you, because once I'm in this space, it's hard to get me out of the space where I'm like taking you seriously. So until further notice, I'm not taking anybody serious, and I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not putting in energy. Like, cool, like, you want to be friends, we can do that, but like, in terms of you trying to win me over, you should have did that when you had me. That's how I feel about it right now. Like, I really try and put my best foot forward in terms of my energy. Like, I really try and like show you I'm there. Show you I'm supportive. Like, even when that comes financially, which is really annoying. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't afford Waffle House right now? Like, okay, it's a little off, but okay, whatever. I'll pay for you. You need a new pair of shoes? Like, I could help you, like, you know what I mean? And so I really have to stop doing that, because one, like, why am I doing that? Like, I have to really think about why I'm doing that, which is, the reason why I'm doing that is because I really like you and I want you to stay. And I'm thinking that the way to keep you to stay is to do wifey material. But I'm doing wifey material before I even have a title, which is dumb, right? So now I'm looking like Boo the Fool, because you don't want to take me seriously, but you like all the benefits, which is a problem. So that's why I'm out from that. That's not happening anymore. Just going and setting things. I'm gonna lightly set, and then I'm gonna bake, because my oily skin. People are like, who bakes still in 2019? Me. But so I kind of have to figure out, you know, how I'm dealing with that, just not being a people pleaser for guys. For women, it's a little easier for me to be like, I'm not doing that. But, you know, for guys, you know, especially guys that I like and I like really want to vibe with me, I really try and like hop on it, so to speak. Like, I really am like, okay, what can I do? Like, wife material. And I really have to learn like patience and like, okay, girlfriend material, friendship material. Like, okay, it's not normal for me to be driving an hour to come see you and we're not together. Like, that's not normal, and you don't reciprocate that energy. Or it's not normal for me to be paying for our whole meal all the time, because you never have any money, but you go to parties every weekend and buy bottles of liquor. That's all fucked up. So I have to stop doing that. I'm gonna go in with my little sponge and cut my contour. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Cut the contour. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Do any of this makeup with y'all. But I might have to wipe all of this off. So that's cool. Or whatever. So, guess what we're about to do? It's all coming off. Shit happens. Life happens. Things never go as you want them to sometimes. And this is one of those moments. But you know what you can do? You can start fresh and start anew. That's what you can do. You can just wipe everything off and basically go out as the person you should have went out as before. Haha. That guard is gonna come out like, what? I thought you were doing your makeup. Yeah, me too. Me freaking too. But you know, some things just don't go as you planned. Yep. And this is one of those things. This is one of those things. Just like I didn't think I was going to do a get ready with me, but I'm glad that I did. And you want to know why? You want to know why I'm glad that I did? I'm glad that I did this because I really want to talk to y'all and want you guys to know that you're not going through life alone. You've got me, and that, you know, we're gonna go through it together. It's not gonna be easy at all. Like, life in general is not the week. Like, it's not. And you making it through each day means that you're a survivor. So, yeah. Also, if you have an Instagram, follow me and I'll follow you back. My Instagram will be in the bio down below. Also, please open the description box. Please. I'm talking about my info will be in the description box. Please open the description box. I kind of worked hard on that, and I want you guys to see it. Also, this wig is from ISEE Hair. If you want to shop with them, the link is also in the description box. So you want to shop with some good hair? This hair is the kinky curly Mongolian hair. I started off with a 16-inch, and then I cut it because, you know, I'm impulsive and indecisive. But that's just to say, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Please come back and join the Carter family.